Anubis is one of the most T-sided maps in CS2, and despite this, NiKo is still able to dominate mid and stop pushes to both bomb sites. In this video, I'm going to break down how he is able to stomp both FaZe and Monty. On pistol round, NiKo likes to play from house and then jump spot for contact. Once he gets it, he will fall back to this left side headshot angle and hide. If he gets contact again, he'll take the initial fight and then rotate out. It is too dangerous to go through cams, so he'll rotate through CT, beach, and storage and hopefully catch the Ts before they reach A site. Unfortunately, he is a little slow here, but he still manages to get the first pick on Kerrigan before Brokey trades him out. Versus Monty, NiKo isn't going to see anybody when he's jump spotting, and then once Hunter dies E-box, he's going to rotate to B site. He'll rotate through CT here, as Hooksy has given up the site, and he doesn't want to fight the Glock's close range. After losing the pistol round, G2 calls for a mid push. NiKo's going to support them by throwing this flash right here, which will blind anybody top mid. He will then rotate to A, and hopefully catch anybody pushing the site off guard. During gun rounds, NiKo likes to throw this bridge smoke by lining up on the boxes here, and then standing with a molly out to deny a rush. If nothing happens after a little bit, he will slowly peek mid, aiming above the smoke at the boost spot. He'll spam the corner of the smokes to hopefully catch any lurkers. He's dropped an additional smoke by a teammate, who's going to use it to resmoke top mid before falling back. FaZe then mollies house, so he's going to respond with his own molly to stop the push. He'll then throw the rest of his utility, and then rotate to B to help with the defense. He does this because mid is very hard to hold solo, and G2 doesn't have E-box control. NiKo will occasionally place off angle along the right side of house. He will still throw the same util and spam the same spots, which ends up netting him 2 clean kills. This round, NiKo hears a FaZe player in boats and calls for Nexa to throw an A main molly to stop the push. He is then going to slowly walk into heaven and hold a counter flash in case Nexa hears anything. Later, he will throw a molly to clear out A main, and then he will throw a flash for Nexa to peek A main with once the molly and smoke fade. Here, FaZe rushes A and throws a molly cams to prevent the rotate, so NiKo's going to throw a counter molly off the pillar and then hold mid for a lurk. Once the cams molly is clear, he will push in and help Monty with the retake. He is going to play very aggressively and hope to catch someone running to plant the bomb. In this round versus Monty, NiKo will start in this jump up spot, but once Monty aggresses towards A main, he will rotate over. He is going to decide not to throw the counter molly this time in an attempt to bait Monty into the AAA stack, but unfortunately it doesn't end up working. G2 goes for aggressive boats and canals play here, and NiKo supports this by underhanding a flash while aiming at the crane. This is going to blind anybody walking down the T steps. NiKo rarely pushes mid, but when he does, he will do so by phasing through his own smoke. He manages to get the timing here and ends up catching Kerrigan from behind. After, he will walk over to the left and hold T steps in case another player attempts a trade. During the Monty game, NiKo will again push his own smoke, but first he will throw a molly in front of it. He's going to jump down through the window and then slowly walk all the way into E-box and try and catch Monty looking at his teammates. He ends up getting 3 quick kills here and winning the round. During this round, G2 sends both NiKo and Monty mid, and NiKo will give him a support flash. When NiKo eventually sees Monty with his jump spot, he falls back and lets them push him. Then him and Monty both dump their util and start pushing up. NiKo will bait Monty here, as he only has a FAMAS and NiKo can get the easy trade kills. Occasionally, Monty will come up and join him and then hold from doors. NiKo will play the exact same as he has before by going into house and repeatedly spraying the left and right edges of the smoke. He will also throw all of the same counter utility and will rotate out quickly once contact has been made elsewhere in the map. In this setup, NiKo will delay his mid smoke to hopefully allow Monty to get an opening pick, but unfortunately it doesn't end up happening. They then will shift into the positions shown previously. NiKo is perhaps the best rifler in CS history, so while it may be impossible to replicate his success, knowing how he plays may help improve your own game. If you like this style of video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on which position or player I should analyze next. Thanks.